there's something I want to talk about. It has to do with both Iceiceice and actually Ramzes. Iceiceice recently left from Fnatic, if people didn't already know that. He was there, I believe, for 2 years almost. And then because of, Corona, the pandemic, and no TI happening, I think Iceiceice's contract finished and he ended up just not re-signing with Fnatic. And apparently he said that he wants to play internationally. He wants to see what is available and where he wants to play. If you like our content, please do like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the notification button below so you will be notified when a new video will be released. I really gave it a lot of thought, and I realized that there isn't a whole lot of options for him unless he decides to play in China again, which I'm not entirely sure he wants to do. That being said, there is one possibility that I think makes a lot of sense. Now, I don't know anything about this. It's not insider sources or anything like that. This is just my own speculation, thinking of past experiences and where teams normally end up going. And there's a very high probability that Ramzes will most likely not be a part of EG, or may not have decided to re-sign with EG. That being said, most Dota teams and players, they only sign 1-year contracts. Generally, I think that's like the longest most Dota players sign, because we know after every TI, these players, they like to make some super teams or decide to join other teams, and most orgs, they also want to have like a winning team, right? So if you sign for like 2 years, or I think it's not mostly with the org, it's mostly to do with just the players. They just don't want to stay somewhere for too long. And if at TI you don't end up winning or getting top 3, top 4, most of these teams do end up changing rosters. And that being said, I think Ramzes' contract probably also completed, since he did join after TI 9 last year on EG, and he probably wants to play carry again. And one of the reasons why I think he wants to play carry again, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. So this is Ramzes' Pro Dota tracker. We've been watching his Pro Dota tracker for like about 2 or 3 weeks now, and he's been playing carry every game. There was also some speculation that he might be playing in Virtus Pro again, and Virtus Pro's roster has gone on hiatus for now. And it kind of makes sense, because Ramzes, I mean, he's had his most success playing on Virtus Pro and playing as Position 1. If we look back on EG in the last year, they didn't actually perform that well. I mean, I wouldn't say they didn't perform that well. There wasn't a lot of tournaments for them to perform in, but the international ones that they did do it, I don't think they got the results that they were hoping for. And on top of that, I think it's really hard for Ramzes to like play in an English-speaking team. From what I've heard, his English is not that amazing, but I could be completely wrong on that. Maybe it's really good, but from some of the people that I've spoken to, it's really hard for him to actually communicate. But that being said, the real truth is that he's just playing carry nonstop. And if you're playing offlane for a team and you're a professional player, you're going to be practicing your role. You're not going to be playing 100% of the games on carry if you're not actually starting to practice your position 1. And I think what's going to happen is Ramzes doesn't re-sign with EG. He decides to play in Virtus Pro again, because Virtus Pro do have a slot opening, I think, for carry. He is much better than ILTW, in my opinion, as a carry player. And then that will open a slot for Iceiceice to join EG, because EG will have an opening in the offlane role. And there's multiple reasons why you get Iceiceice. First of all, Iceiceice is sought out by many orgs and players, because they think he's an incredible player, which I also believe so. Secondly, orgs want him because he's a freaking, like, for marketing and everything, is just amazing. He has such a huge fan base. There isn't a fan that doesn't love him, I think. And he will fit in so perfectly with the combination of RTZ, right, in EG. So it would be like foolish for EG not to take somebody like Iceiceice in this situation. Their fan base would grow exponentially, and I think there would be a team that a lot of people would want to see win and do very well. What about EG Abed? Will he keep his contract on? I think EG will continue to keep Abed. There's no reason for them to lose Abed. I think Abed is like one of the best mid laners in the world. He has a lot of potential. I know that he hasn't won anything. Like, I'm not even sure if Abed has won a tournament as of right now, but I think that his potential is great. He's very easy to work. He's very easy to work with. He learns very quickly as well. It would be very foolish for them to lose Abed, and Abed himself also has a lot of fans, especially out from the Philippines. So you got to understand that EG is a very smart org, right? They think about the players that they're getting and how they can market those players and work off that. And it would be foolish for them to lose Abed as a player because he's great. He's really good at Dota. He was the first to lemon kit MMR and also for marketing reasons. Same like Iceiceice, and they should just like keep going with that. And a lot of EG is like, I think, based off those things, and they don't mind playing with Abed. I don't think Abed even had a chance to actually prove himself in the past year. You don't think Iceiceice will fit in EG strong discipline? No. You guys gotta understand one thing. So when it comes to professional Dota and playing in a team, there's no such thing as this clowniness or anything of that sort. Like, players are very serious in how they work with one another. So I don't think there's gonna be any problems with Iceiceice. Iceiceice is a very serious dude when it comes to games itself. His personality outside of games, that's a whole nother story. I think that's just who he is. But when it comes to competitions, it's strictly business for, I want to say, like 99% of these guys. Like, they're very professional when it comes to just, you know, getting things done. I don't think IC will move to NA, and trend is to keep teams regional because of ping. So the thing about Ice is he has expressed his interest in playing in international teams. I don't think he has any problem in playing in NA, and I don't think EG will play in NA. I believe that EG will play in Europe because that's where all the competition is, that's where the prize money is, and that's where all the prestige is at right now. So EG have Crit and Fly who can play from Europe. Abed and Iceiceice, getting them to Europe is not a problem, I think. And Arteezy, he can easily play from US East. We know in the last tournament, Omega League, that they played in, Arteezy was actually in somewhere in US East. Iceiceice is quite charismatic. This is very true. He is charismatic. But when it comes to the games, he's extremely, you know, well focused and understands what he needs to get done in the games.